Okay. Hello, my dear friends. My name is Devender, and today I welcome you all on the very special session of the economics. And in today's session, we are going to discuss some of the most important examination questions that were asked in the previous examinations. And there is a great possibility or probability that these questions will be asked in the upcoming examinations. So once again, I welcome you all on the very special session of the economics. Kindly share the session so that the maximum students can watch the session. Is I am audible to all of you? Kindly comment in the comment box. Is I am audible to all of you? Okay, everything is all right from my side. So this is a very special event, and you should be get ready. You should be get ready with your pen and notebooks so that you can make notes of the questions that are being discussed in the session, and this will really help in the revision of your. Okay, so let's discuss with our first question. So here comes our first question for you, and these are the questions that are being asked, and there is a great possibility that they will be repeatedly asked in the upcoming examinations. Okay, so here comes the first question for you, and the question first is saying that the problem of economics arises due to the which of the following. Okay, due to which of the following. So here the options are excess of goods, lack of resources, excessive desire and lack of things, and the last option is all of the above. Okay, all of the above. Kindly comment the right option for the question. Hmm. वो edit हुआ से edit हुआ. Hmm. So here comes the first question for you. Kindly comment the correct answer for this question. Okay. So the first question, in the first question, the problem of economics. Okay. The problem of economics or the economic problem here is that there is excessive desire of the human being and lack of things. Okay. Problem of choice. Okay. The problem of choice. What is the problem of choice? Problem of choice. This is the economic problem. Okay. This is the economic problem. This is the economic problem of choice. Okay. So why does the problem of choice arises? Because all the resources we have, what are the resources? Okay, what are the resources? All those things which helps to get our desired objectives or which fulfills our needs are resources. Okay, so resources are scarce. Resources are scarce. Okay, first of all, you should know that, and they have alternative uses. They have alternative uses. Okay, they have alternative uses also. So this is the you can say that what is problem of choice. Okay, problem of choice arises by because resources are scarce. Resources are scarce or limited. Okay, and second thing is that unlimited human wants. Okay, and the third thing is that resources have alternative uses. Resources have alternative uses. So this is the problem of choice. This is the problem of choice, where resources are scarce or limited and human beings have unlimited wants. And another thing that comes in the picture is that resources have alternative uses. Okay, suppose that you have 100 rupees, suppose that you have 1000 rupees in your pocket. Okay, so this is the limited resources by which you can fulfill your demand. Okay, fulfill your want. And why this 100 rupees, why this 1000 rupees, you can buy clothes. By this 1000 rupees you can go to a multiplex, and buy this 1000 rupees you go for a dinner with your friend. And so you have to make a choice what should be done with the 1000 rupees. So this is the economic problem. Okay, now let's move to the other question. Which of the following economics assumes that people have unlimited desires, to fulfill them resources are scarce, people's desires are limited and resources are unlimited? Okay, so in this question option number B is totally wrong, because it is saying that people's desire are limited. Okay, but these all are unlimited and resources are limited on the planet Earth. Allocation of the centrally planned resources bring ineffectiveness. Okay, so this is also the wrong option here. And people are emotional and make irrational decisions. Okay, so people are emotional, this is the correct thing, but they do not make the irrational decisions, they make the rational decisions. That's why they are called the economist, or the or we can say the humans. Okay, so economics assume that the people have unlimited desires, and to fulfill them they have the resources that are scarce on the planet Earth. So this is the so here the option A is the correct answer for this question. Okay, now let's move to the third question. So this question is asked in SSC 10+2 2013, and here the question is asking about in which area does production come through the natural process. Okay, so in the economy we have studied that there are three sectors. Okay, there are three sectors. What are they? Primary sector, secondary sector and tertiary sector. So in the in the primary sector all the production is done with the help of natural resources. Okay, all the production is done with the help of natural resources. So here the correct answer for this question is primary sector. Okay, and what does the secondary sector mean? In the secondary sector all the manufacturing takes place. Okay, all the manufacturing process takes place, or you can say the processing of goods, since goods are processing of goods takes place in the secondary sector. Okay, so here the tertiary sector means that all the things which are intangible. Okay, all the things which are intangible, or you can say the services, are produced in the tertiary sector. So here the correct answer for this question is primary sector. Now let's move to the next question for this session. Mixed economy mainly works by. So this question is asked in SSC CO 2006. Okay, so the correct options given here are market mechanism, centrally distribution machinery, market mechanism divided by government policies, D, government share and and planning in the market system. So what is the correct answer for this question? What is the correct answer for this question? Kindly give me the correct answer in the comment box. Okay, mixed economy mainly works by. So what does the mixed economy means? Okay, so there are three types of economy, or you can say the models of economy. Okay, we will discuss models of economy. Models of economy, if we discuss, so there are three categories or three models of an economy. Okay, the first one is capitalist economy. And the other one is centrally planned economy. Or other name for this is state economy. Okay, state economy. So there are three different models of an economy, and the third one is mixed economy. So what is the basis or the criteria for classifying the types of economy in types of economy. So any economy where the decisions of what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce are taken by the market forces is known as capitalist economy. And where the decisions such as what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce are taken by the government is known as centrally planned economy. And the third one is mixed economy, in which both the private sector, or you can say the market sector, and the government sector is present over the present in the economy for the production of goods and services and the distribution of goods and services. Okay, so here the correct answer for this question is option number C. Option number C here is the correct answer for this question. Market mechanism guided by the government policies. Okay, or you can say the government interference. Guided by the government interference. This is the correct option for this question. Okay, now let's move to the next question. A closed economy is one which. A closed economy is one which. A very important question that is asked in SSC CPO 2006. Okay, do not trade with other economies. Economies which do not have the facility of international transport. Economies which do not have the coastline. Economy which is not a member of UNO. Okay, so here the correct answer for this question is a closed economy is one which do not trade with the other economies. Okay, so in the concept of national income, so in the concept of national income, GNP is equals to when GDP. Okay, GNP is equals to GDP. That is the question. That is the situation of closed economy, and GNP is equals to GDP plus net factor income from abroad. Okay, net factor income from abroad. Net income from abroad. So you can say that when NFIA, okay, when NFIA is 0, then in the condition GDP is equals to GNP. Okay, so in an economy where no import and export is taking place, then the NFIA or net factor income from the abroad is 0, then the economy is called closed economy. Okay, so correct answer for this question is option number A. Now come to the sixth question. Okay, on what basis is the classification done between the private and public sectors? Okay, first of all, make one thing clear that there is a difference between public and private company. Okay, so public company, there are two types of company in India. One is public company and other one is private company. Okay, so when we talk about Reliance, Wipro, TCS, so one thing comes in our mind that all these companies are private companies. No, not at all. Okay, so all those companies which are listed on the stock exchange, okay, all those companies which are listed on the stock exchange are known as public company. Okay, all those companies which are listed on stock exchange, all those companies which are listed on the stock exchange are known as public company. For example, Reliance, TCS, Mahindra. So these all are the public companies. Okay, these are not the private companies. Okay, so in the case of private company, private limited is mentioned in the name. Okay, it is mandatory. It is mandatory to mention the private limited, in name. Okay, so there are foundation on the number of Vikramaditya Dhali, option number C. I'm not getting the which question you are giving the answer. Okay, so private limited is mentioned compulsorily. Private limited is mentioned in name of the company. Okay, so there are minimum number of two members, and For a public company, minimum number of the members is 7 members. Okay, and unlimited members are there in the public limited company, whereas in private company there are only limited to 4 number of peoples. Okay, so on the basis, on what basis classification done between the private and public sector? On the basis of ownership of the organization. So option number C here is the correct answer for this question, on the basis of ownership of the organization. Okay, so all those companies which are nationalized, okay, all those companies are nationalized, are known as PSUs. Okay, are known as PSUs. Okay, PSUs or public sector undertaking. So these are the government owned companies. Now let's move to the next question. What are the 4 factors of production in an economy? Land, labor, capital, entrepreneur. Land, electricity, water, labor. Land, capital, rain on the land, labor, weather, land, rain. So correct answer for this question is land, labor, capital and entrepreneur. So these are the 4 factors of production. Okay, so these are the 4 factors of the production. So while calculating the GDP by income method, okay, GDP by income method, so formula here is GDP is equals to rent plus wages plus interest plus profit. Okay, so this is the formula for calculating GDP by the income method, and total there are 3 methods. Okay, total 3 methods for calculating national income. Okay, national income, the first one here is income method. Okay, the first one is income method and the second one is production method. The second one is production method, or this value addition method. Value addition method is the other name, and the third method is expenditure method. Okay, the third method is expenditure method. Okay, so these are the 3 methods which are applicable or which are used to the used for the calculation of national income. Who said economics is the science of money? Who said economics is the science of money? Here options are Lionel Robbins, G.S. Mill, J.S. Mill. Okay, here the correct option. एक ही है। Okay, now I'm audible to all of you. Now I'm audible. Kindly comment in the comment box so that I can make sure I'm audible to all of you. So from my side, everything is all right. And kindly comment in the comment box so that I can make sure I am audible to all of you. Okay. So an inquiry into the nature and causes of wealth of nations is written in 1776, and he is known as the father of economics. Okay, he is known as the father of economics. Father of economics. And next one is he promoted capitalist economy, capitalist economy or market economy. Okay, he promoted capitalist economy or market economy. Okay, so if somebody asks that what do you mean by laissez-faire? What do you mean by laissez-faire? Okay, this is the very much asked question in an examination. Market. Everything all right? No interference of the government means the laissez-faire. So in the capitalist economics model, laissez-faire term is used for and it is asked in the examinations. Okay, so what is microeconomics called? So what is microeconomics called? Theory of income, principle of investment, theory of cost, or you can say that theory of expenditure. It was asked in SSC MTS 2013. So there are two types of economics. There are two types of economics. Okay, there is two types of economics. One is microeconomics. One is microeconomics, and other one is macroeconomics. Okay, other one is macroeconomics. Okay, so anything or any economics which is related with which is related to the individuals, which is related to the individuals, household, industrial entity, industrial entity, then it is termed as microeconomics. And for the macroeconomics, any economics which is related to the economy as a whole. Okay, any economics which is related to economy as a whole, economy as a whole. So this is known as macroeconomics. Okay, so okay, so in this economics, theory of cost is mentioned. Okay, so in this question, the correct answer for this question is theory of cost. Okay, so cost is determined through the microeconomics. So earlier before the Great Depression of the US in 1929, everything all those things which are studied are microeconomics. But later on, with the by the end of the economic depression in 1929, macroeconomics came into picture. And James Keynes that microeconomics is microeconomics, or you can say the production and distribution of goods and services, is affected by the macroeconomics factors as well. Okay, so who is the propounder of macroeconomics? Then your answer will be J.M. Keynes, father of macroeconomics. And if somebody asks who distinguishes the term microeconomics and macroeconomics, or who coined the term micro and macroeconomics, then the answer will be Ragnar Frisch. Okay, Ragnar Frisch is the person who coined the term macro and micro. Okay, so he is the same person who got the Nobel Prize in Economics in 1969, and it was the first Nobel Prize in Economics which was given to Ragnar Frisk, and he is a Norwegian economist. Okay, now let's move to the next question. So next question for this session is, which of the following activity is not an economic activity? Which of the following activity is not an economic activity? So all those activities which are giving profit, or they are they they are they are getting exchange in the form of money. Okay, so these are all economic. So education given by the teacher to the students in the class, education by teacher to students under Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan. Okay, the question is asking that which is not an economic activity. Okay, which is not an economic activity. So in this type of questions, you should read very carefully that not and without not. Question is asked, education given by the teacher to the students in the class, this is a economic activity. Okay, this is the economic activity. Education by the teacher to students under Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan. A teacher providing education to his son at home, providing suggestion services by teacher from his home. Okay, so in for this type of questions, the option number C is correct. Okay, option number C is correct. Okay, yes, option number C is correct. A teacher providing education to his son at home. Okay, so by providing education to his son at home, he is not getting any remuneration. Okay, he is not getting any remuneration for his services given at his home. So this is not an economic activity. Okay, now let's move to the next question of the session. A market economy is one. A market economy is one which is controlled by the government, free from the government control, influenced by the international market, and option number D here is all of the above. Okay, so earlier we had discussed that a market economy is the one which is free from the government control. Okay, so this is the market economy which is free from the government control, and we have discussed already the laissez-faire concept. Okay, the laissez-faire concept we have already discussed. Okay, so this means the total no interference by the government. Okay, so in our economy, or you can say the our economic systems, US economy is nowadays a capitalist economy. Okay, capitalist economy. Okay, capitalist economy. And for India is a mixed economy. India is a mixed economy. Okay, India is a mixed economy. And when we talk about the state economy, so no economy in the modern system is state economy, or we can say that total government interference is accepted. Okay, so no economy is present in our in the world which is going to be state economy. Okay, so these two are the most prevalent, and we can say that the mixed economy is more prevalent in the economic systems of the world. Now let's move to the next question. The first industrial policy of India was announced. So these all are the questions that are asked in the recent examinations. Okay, the first industrial policy of India was announced in which year? 1948, 1956, 1973, 1991. So here the correct answer for this question is, kindly comment in the comment box. Oh, okay, 11th B. 11th B. No. 11th answer, the correct answer is 1948. Okay, the first industrial policy of India was announced in the 1948. Okay, 1948 is the year in which the first industrial policy was announced by the government of India. Okay, and this was the this was under the prime ministership of Jawaharlal Nehru, and at the time we recently get the okay, question number 12. Industrial policy 1948 classified industries in how many areas? Okay, so this is one of the most important question that is asked in recent NTPC 2022 examination. So there are 3, 4, 5, 6. How many areas we have categorized the? How many areas we have categorized the industries? Kindly give me the correct answer. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many categories all the industries are categorized? Okay. Kindly comment in the comment box. So here the correct answer for this question is option number B, that is 4. Option number B, that is 4. Okay, so what are these? What are these? So I have mentioned all these categories. So all the industries which are strategic, all these industries which are strategic in nature are known as public sector, and they are exclusively for the government, and no private investment can be done in these areas. Okay, so these three industries in which central government had monopoly, these include the arms and ammunition, energy, and rail transport. Okay, so this is the strategic industry or public sector where only government investment can be done. Okay, option number 12th B is the correct answer for this question. Okay, arms and ammunition, energy, and rail transport is the one sector. Question number 11. Okay, the language of the question is different. Okay, the language of okay, the same question number 11 is repeated twice. Okay, but not question is not the same. Question is not the same. Okay, now let's move to the explanation. So the first industry is strategic sector, and second industry is basic or key industries, public and private sector. So in this sector, public and private sector both can participate. Okay, such as six industries: coal, iron and steel, aircraft manufacturing, shipbuilding, manufacture of telephone, telegram and wireless apparatus, and mineral oil. Okay, so there are six industries. And above there are three industries only. New industries in this category will be henceforth only be set up by the central government. Okay, so you have to remember that new industries are going to be established by the government only, but the existing industries which are started by the private sector were allowed to continue. Okay, so this is the second kind of industry, basic or key industry. And important industries, this is the third category, and other one is fourth category. So there are only four categories there in which our industry is divided. Okay, so 18 industries were kept in this important sector category, such as chemicals, sugar, cotton, textile, and this will not be asked in your examination what kind of industry were put in these sectors. Okay, and the other industries are private and cooperative sectors. Okay, all those industries were left open to the private sector, which are not included in our three type of industries. Okay, so now let's move to the next question from here. How many CPSU? CPSU stands for Central Public Sector Undertakings. Okay, Central Public Sector Undertakings. Central Public Sector Undertakings. Central Public Sector Undertakings is the correct expansion of this. Okay, how many central PSUs got the Maharatna status? So option number A is going to be 10, B is going to be 11, C is going to be 9, and option number D is going to be 8. How many public sector undertakings got the Maharatna status? Kindly comment in the comment box. What is the correct answer for this question? What is the correct answer for this question? Kindly comment in the comment box. So here the correct answer for this question is option number B. Option number B, that is 11. Okay, 13B. Yes, 13B is the correct answer for this question. So these all are the Maharatna status companies: BHEL, BPCL, Coal India Limited, GAIL India Limited, Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited, Indian Oil Corporation, NTPC, ONGC, Power Finance Corporation, Power Grid Corporation, and Steel Authority of India. So these are the 11 industries which got the Maharatna status in the category of the CPSEs or Central Public Sector enterprises. Okay, so you have to remember this question. Next question which can be asked from this Maharatna status is that which among the following company did not get the Maharatna status. Okay, so you have to remember all these 11 companies, and except these companies are not going to be Maharatna status companies. Okay, so once again I am repeating the name of the companies: BHEL, okay, BHEL, BPCL, Coal India Limited, GAIL, HPCL, IOC, NTPC, ONGC, NTPC, ONGC, Power Finance Corporation, okay, Power Grid Corporation, and Steel Authority of India Limited, that is SAIL. Okay, that is SAIL. So these are the companies which are public sector, which are Maharatna companies in India. Okay, how many CPSUs or CPSEs got the Navratna status? Got the Navratna status. Here options are A13, B11, C10, D9. So kindly give the correct answer for this question. What will be the correct answer for this question? A13, B11, C10, D9. What will be the correct answer for this question? Kindly comment in the comment box. Kindly comment in the comment box what will be the correct answer for this question. What will be the correct answer? So there the number here for companies is 13. Okay, number is 13. So there are 13 companies which are going to be categorized as Navratna Central Public Sector Enterprises. Okay, so here the correct answer for this question is option number A, that is 13. Option number A, that is 13, is going to be the correct answer for this question. Now let's move to the 15th question. The Monopolistic and Restrictive Trade Practices Act was passed in year dash. What will be the correct answer for this question? 1969, 1991, 1956 and 1973. So this question was asked in the RRP NTPC CVT2 examination, which was held in 2022. So what is what is the correct answer for this question? Monopolistic and Restrictive Trade Practices, MRTP. It is also known as MRTP Act. Okay, it is also known as MRTP Act. It was passed in 1969. It was passed in 1969 to restrict the monopoly of the companies. Okay, to put restrictions on the monopolies of the companies. Who termed PSUs as the temples of modern India? Very important question for the upcoming examinations. Who termed PSUs as the temples of modern India? PV Narasimha Rao, Narendra Modi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Indira Gandhi. What will be the correct answer for this question? PV Narasimha Rao, Narendra Modi, Jawaharlal Nehru, or Indira Gandhi? Who termed PSUs as the temples of the modern India? So here the correct answer for this question is Jawaharlal Nehru. Jawaharlal Nehru termed that PSUs the temples of modern India. Why he called the temples? Why he called the PSUs as temples of modern India? Because at the time of the independence of the India, the main emphasis was laid on the establishment of the PSUs of public sector undertakings. So these all are the companies which are going to make India we can say that self-reliant in the heavy industry sectors. So all these are the So all these companies are known as temples of modern India, and it was said by Jawaharlal Nehru. So next question here for this session is, to regulate foreign exchange, the Foreign Exchange Regulation Act was passed in. To regulate foreign exchange, the Foreign Exchange Regulation Act, that is FERA, was passed in 1947, 1957, 1999, and option number D is 1973. So in which year the FERA Act was passed? In which year the FERA Act was passed? What will be the correct answer for this question? What will be the correct answer for this question? So in 1973 FERA was passed. Okay, the FERA Act was passed. In 1973 the FERA exchange, we can do the FERA Act was passed. and this is the act which is going to regulate the foreign exchange which is going out of the country, so that India is self-reliant, or you can say that India should have the more and more foreign exchange reserves. Okay, now let's move to the next question. New industrial policy was announced in which year? New industrial policy was announced in which year? Option number A is 1973, B 1999, C 1991, and D 2014. So what will be the right answer for this question? What will be the right answer for this question? New industrial policy was announced in which year? So earlier we had discussed that in the year 1948, the first industrial policy was announced by the government of India under the regime of the Jawaharlal Nehru, and in the year 1991 under the regime of the P.V. Narasimha Rao, under the regime of the P.V. Narasimha Rao, new industrial policy was announced under the economic reforms. Okay, under the economic reforms of the Indian economy. Economic reforms of 1991, new industrial policy was announced by the government, and it was announced by the P.V. Narasimha Rao government. P.V. Narasimha Rao government was in the center at this time. Okay, and at that time the finance minister of India was Dr. Manmohan Singh, and this new industrial policy was a part of the LPG reforms. Okay, LPG reforms means that liberalization. LPG here means for liberalization, privatization, and globalization. Okay, so these three terms are very, very much important for your examinations, and these are asked in several examinations. What is liberalization? Liberalization means giving freedom to the private sector to invest in the economy. Okay, and making open the sectors which are existingly exclusively for the government of India. Okay, and what is privatization? This means that the PSUs or the stake of the government is going to be divested in the public sector enterprises, and more and more private investment can be done in the sectors which are strategically important for the India, and in which more and more imports are being done by the country. And what is globalization? Globalization here means that all the world is just like a village. Our companies are going to do business with the other countries, and other countries are going to do business with our country. Okay, so this is termed as globalization. Now let's move to the next question from here. Question number 19. Foreign Exchange Management Act, that is FEMA, replaced FERA in which year? Earlier we had discussed that FERA was passed in 1973. FERA was passed in 1973. FERA was passed in 1973 to regulate the foreign exchange. Okay, to regulate the foreign exchange, which is not going to be outside. Okay, and what is FEMA? FEMA stands for Foreign Exchange Management Act. So instead of regulating the foreign exchange, the RBI is going to manage the foreign exchange. So here the correct answer for this question is 1999. Okay, FEMA Act, Foreign Exchange Management Act, was passed in 1999, and with and by the 1999 policy we had started the floating exchange management system. Okay, so here question number 20 is, Small Industries Development Bank of India, SIDBI, was established in which year? Okay, the question is asking the establishment of SIDBI year. So what will be the correct answer for this question? Okay, the SIDBI was established as a part of the LPG reforms which are implemented by the P.V. Narasimha Rao government. Okay, so this SIDBI is established for helping the MSME, or you can say the micro, small and medium enterprises of the country. So SIDBI was established in 1990. SIDBI was established in 1990. And where is the headquarters of SIDBI? The headquarters of SIDBI is located at Lucknow. Okay, the headquarters of the SIDBI is located at Lucknow. And who is the chairman? So the chairman here is Shiva Subramaniam, Shiva Subramaniam, Shiva Shiva Subramaniam is the chairman of this bank. Okay, so this bank helped in the expansion of the MSME sector. Okay, micro, small and medium enterprises sectors are catered by the SIDBI. Now let's move to the other question, and you should also remember one important thing, that the Mudra Bank, okay, the Mudra Bank is regulated by by SIDBI, okay, by SIDBI. So what do you understand by Mudra? What do you understand by Mudra? So here Mudra stands for Micro Units Development and Refinance Agency. So Mudra stands for Micro Units Development and Refinance Agency. Micro Units Development and Refinance Agency is the correct expansion of the Mudra. Okay, so this is the bank which catered to the very small sector of the economy. Under this, only less than 10 lakh rupees loans are disbursed. Okay, so there are three category of loans which are served by the Mudra Bank. Okay, one is Shishu, one category is Shishu, and other one is Shishu, next one is Kishore, and the third one is Tarun. Okay, so there are three category loans which are given by the Mudra. Okay, all the loans which are less than 50,000, okay, less than 50,000 rupees are categorized as Shishu loan, and all the loans which are more than 50,000 to 5 lakh. Okay, so these are the category of Kishore loans, and for Tarun, all the loans from 5 lakh to 10 lakh, okay, are termed as Tarun loan. Now let's move to the next question from here. Why there was a need of economic reforms in India? Why there is a need of economic reforms in India? Okay, rising prices, high fiscal deficit, adverse BOP, all of the above. So economic reforms were done in the year 1991. Okay, economic reforms were done in the 1991 year, and these were known as LPG reforms. Okay, these were known as LPG reforms. Okay, so what is the need? What is the need for these economic reforms which are done by the government of India in the year 1991? Rising prices. Okay, this is absolutely true option and true cause for the economic reforms, because the goods and services prices in the domestic economy is increasing day by day, and high fiscal deficit. Yes, this is also the right cause, or you can say the cause of the economic reforms in India, because the government is investing, or government is spending more and more money for the development of India, and they are taking a huge amount of loan, and as well they are not getting the same amount of money in the terms of revenue, so they are getting fiscal deficit budget. Okay, and adverse BOP, this is also the correct answer, because during the 1990 period, a Gulf war started in between the Kuwait and the Gulf countries. Okay, so in the Gulf countries, Gulf war was started, and in the same year the petroleum prices, or you can say the prices of crude, went very high. So we are importing a large chunk of crude oil from the Gulf countries, and we are paying more and more money to the Gulf countries. On the other hand, we are not getting the same amount of money in the form of exports. So the country is facing the adverse balance of payment. Okay, so here the correct answer for this question is all of the above. Okay, all of the above are the reasons for the economic reforms which are done in 1991, known as LPG reforms. Okay, and it was done under the tenure of the regime of the PV Narasimha Rao government. Okay, so question number 22. Question number 22. Here comes the first of following the economic reforms, which sector mainly drives the economic growth of India? Okay, so question is asking about the after the economic reforms which are done in 1991, which sector has driven the economy after the, or you can say post economic reforms? Agriculture, industry, services, or infrastructure? Okay, self study is saying option number D. Okay, I am not getting which question you are answering the question. Kindly mention the question number before giving the option. Kindly mention the question number. Kindly mention the question number. Question number self study, you are answering option number A. For which question you are giving the answer? Kindly mention the question number so that I make sure you are wrong or right. And kindly share the session so that maximum number of students can join the session. So post economic reforms, the main economic you can say the main contribution in the national income is done by the services sector. Okay, services sector contribute the most in the national income, and the second number is, first number is services, second number is industry, and third number is agriculture. Okay, meager amount of income is contributed by the agriculture sector. Only absolute 17-18% is contributed by the agriculture sector, and more than 50% is contributed by the services sector. Okay. Now let's move to the next question. LPG stands for, very simple question, and it is asked several times in the examination. Very simple question. Very simple question. Kindly give the correct answer for this question. Very simple question. Kindly give me the correct answer for this question. LPG stands for liberalization, production, and globalization. Liberalization, privatization, and globalization. And the third option is licensing, production, and global license, permit, and globalization. What will be the correct answer for this question? Vikramaditya Thali, self study. Kindly give the correct answer for this question. What will be the correct answer here for this question? What will be the correct answer? Kindly comment in the comment box. Comment fast. Don't waste time. Time is precious at all. So nobody is giving the correct. Yes. Self-study is giving the correct answer. D. No, not at all. D is not the correct answer for this question. Okay. So option number B. Option number B here is correct for this question. Liberalization, privatization, globalization. These are the part of the economic reforms which are done in 1991 by the PV Narasimha Rao government. Okay. Now let's move to the next question. What is the investment limit in micro industries? Okay. So earlier the earlier the MSME sector, or you can say the micro, small, and medium enterprises sector, MSME sector is divided into two categories. One is manufacturing and other is services sector. One is manufacturing and the other is services sector. So post COVID-19, services sector, two categories are there present in the MSME sector. Post so this is all about pre-COVID-19. Okay, pre-COVID MSME is categorized into two sectors, manufacturing and services. But post-COVID, when the government of India launched the Atmanirbhar Bharat package, so to get the maximum benefit, or to give the maximum benefit to the MSME sector, the government of India categorized government of India disbanded the MSME sector in the manufacturing and services sector, and they are now they set the limit for the investment and turnover. Okay, so the investment limit in micro industries is 1 crore. Okay, micro industries there is limit of 1 crore rupees. So this is all about the existing and revised definition of MSMEs. So in this chart you are seeing that earlier we had two categories, manufacturing and services sector. manufacturing and services sector for micro, small and medium enterprises. But now after the COVID-19 and while giving the Atmanirbhar Bharat package, the government has revised the MSME classification and they have classified in terms of investment and turnover for the MSME sector. So any company which is having the turnover of 5 crore rupees, any company which is having the turnover of 5 crore rupees and having the investment of 1 crore rupees is termed as micro industry, and any company which is having the investment of 10 crore rupees and turnover of 50 crore rupees. So you have to remember one thing, that here there is the ratio of 1:5. There is the ratio of 1:5 in every cases. 1:5 in every cases. Okay. So here 1 crore investment and turnover 5 crore rupees will be the correct answer for the micro industries, and for small industries investment is rupees 10 crore and turnover should be rupees 50 crore. And for medium enterprises, investment limit is up to 20 crore rupees and turnover should be less than or up to 100 crore rupees. So they are termed as the micro, small and medium enterprises. Okay. Now let's move to the next question from here. So the process through which a company hires services from an external sources, mainly foreign countries, is known as. What is the correct answer for this question? A very important question which is asked in the recent examinations of SSC. A very important question. Very important question. What is the correct answer for this question? The process through which a company hires services from external sources. Okay, external sources. You have heard the concept of BPO. You have heard the concept of BPO, business process outsourcing. So here the options are insourcing, incoming, outcoming and outsourcing. So the process of hiring services from an external sources, mainly foreign countries, is known as outsourcing. So in recent times, many developed countries are hiring the services of developing countries because the labor is cheap in developing countries and they get their work done with the help of foreign countries, and the process is known as outsourcing. Okay, so here the correct answer for this question is outsourcing, and the BPO, business process outsourcing, is the correct form of outsourcing. Okay, now let's move to the next question from here. So the question is asking that what is the percentage of Indian population for whom agriculture is the primary source of livelihood? Okay, this question was asked in the examination of SSC. Here the correct answers are 54%, 75%, 60% and 65%. Okay, so kindly give me the correct answer for this question. Are the questions are very tough? Nobody is giving the correct answer or correct option in the comment box. Are the questions are really tough for Kindly give me the answer. Are the questions are really tough? Because nobody is giving the answers. They are really tough. So here the correct answer for this question is 54%. 54% people of India depend on agriculture as the source of livelihood. So here is the here is the official data by the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, because there are several websites which give different data on the above dependency on the agriculture. Okay, so the share of workforce engaged in agriculture sector comprising cultivators and agriculture laborers has come down from 58.2% in 2001 to 54.6% in 2011. So this is the official data of the Government of India, or you can say the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. So this data is saying that 54% population of India is dependent on agriculture as the means of livelihood. Okay. Now let's move to the next question. Here comes the first question. Next question. Which year is declared as International Year of Millets by India? Okay, not by India, by United Nations. Okay. By United Nations. Okay. So this question is going to be asked in your upcoming examinations. Kindly give me the correct answer for this question. Very simple question for your examination, which is really going to be asked as it is is going to be asked in the examinations. So what are the millets? What are the millets? What do you understand by millets? So millets are the coarse grain. Millets are the coarse grains which are grown mainly in India, and they contain lot of fiber. Okay, they contain lot of fiber. They contain lot of fiber in them. They contain lot of fiber and they are healthy. And they are healthy for human beings. They are healthy for human beings. Okay, and they require less water. They require less water in the irrigation process. They require less water in the irrigation process. So here the correct answer is option number 8, that is 2023. 2023 is the correct answer for this question. Okay, International Year of Millets is 2023 as declared by the United Nations, and the proposal for declaring the in 2023 as the International Year of Millets was made by the India, that the Prime Minister of India, so that the millets marketing of millets is done by the United Nations, and India is the largest producer of millets. You should remember that India is the largest producer of millets, and while coming to India, the state of Rajasthan is the largest producer of millets in India. Okay, so Rajasthan is the largest producer of millets. Rajasthan is the largest producer of millets. Okay, Rajasthan, largest producer of millets. Largest producer of millets. Okay, now let's move to the next question. So I have earlier said that the initiative of this was the initiative by the Shri Narendra Modi government to the United Nations to declare the 2023 as the International Year of Millets, as discussed by the Shri Narendra Singh Tomar, and he is the Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Minister. Okay, now let's move to the next question. How much is the estimated quantity of food grain production in India in 2023? So this same type of question was asked in SSC CGL in the earlier year. So in the earlier year, the date was 2021-2022. Okay, so I have put the option here. You can say the question as the 2023-2023 year. Okay, 2022-2023, or you can say the fiscal year FY23. So what is the estimated quantity of food grain that is going to be produced in this fiscal year? 279.54 million tons, 328 million tons of food grain, 350 million tons of food grain, and 294 million tons of the food grain. What will be the correct answer for this question? What will be the correct answer for this question? Kindly give me the correct answer for this question. So here the correct answer for this question is 328 million tons. Okay, 328 million tons will be the correct answer for this question. So it is the estimation made by the government of India that 328 million tons of the food grains is going to be produced in the fiscal year FY23. So as you are seeing this, now let's move to the very next question from here. So here comes the next question from this session. India had made a commitment to generate 500 gigawatt of power from non-fossil fuels by the year. What will be the correct answer for this question? What will be the correct answer for this question? India had made a commitment to generate 500 gigawatt of power from non-fossil fuels sources by dash 2022, 2030, 2025, 2025. So before going to discuss this question, we have to read the press release of Ministry of Power, Ministry of Power has said that India is going to produce 500 gigawatt of energy by renewable sources by 2030. Okay, 2030 is the year by which India is going to produce 500 megawatt of electricity by the renewable sources. Okay, so it is done to reduce carbon emission and reduce the cost of power generation. Okay, cost of power generation, because at the end, if the cost of the power production is less, then it will ultimately benefit the consumers of India. So here the correct answer for this question is 2030. Okay, so if somebody asks what is the deadline by which the Indian Railway will be net zero carbon emission, so okay, Indian Railway will be net zero carbon emitter, net zero carbon emission. The answer will be 2030. Okay, so by the end of 2030, Indian Railway is going to be carbon neutral. Okay, carbon neutral, or you can say the zero carbon emission by 2030. It was made it was the commitment of Indian Railways, which is made recently. Now let's move to the next question from here. What was India's rank in the food production in world? What was the India's rank in food production in the world during 2021, 2022, 21? First, second, third, fourth. So what is the rank of India in food production? Kindly comment in the comment box. What is the rank of India in food production? What is the rank of India in food production? Food production. Kindly give me the correct answer for this question. So here the correct answer for this question is option number B. India is at the second position after China in the production of fruits. So which state is having the largest food production in India? Then the answer will be Andhra Pradesh. Okay, Andhra Pradesh is the largest producer of fruits. Andhra Pradesh is the largest producer of fruits in India. Largest producer of fruits in India, and India is at second position after China in the terms of so this is an announcement by the APIDA. APIDA stands for Agriculture and Processed Food Products Exports Development Authority. Okay, so you have to remember what is the full form of APIDA. Okay, what do you understand by APIDA? APIDA stands for Agriculture and Processed Food Export Development Authority, and it comes under Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. So it works for the it works for the promotion of exports in the category of vegetables and fruits. Okay, so it ranks second in fruits and vegetable production in the world after China, as per the National Horticulture Database, second advanced estimate published by National Horticulture Board during 2020-21. Okay, so this is all about the production of fruits and vegetables, and India comes at the number 2 place after China. Okay, and if somebody asks what is the rank of India in vegetable production, so the answer will be second. Okay, in vegetables and fruits, both the India is the second largest producer after China. And if somebody asks which state is having the largest production of fruits in India, the answer will be Andhra Pradesh, and in terms of vegetables, the answer will be Uttar Pradesh. Okay, so the question number 13 here is, which country is the leading export destination for exports of India in 2021? The question is asking about which country for which country we have made the maximum export. Here options are US, China, UAE and Hong Kong. Options are US, China, UAE and Hong Kong. So for this question, US will be the correct answer. Okay, so in year 2021, India made a huge export to US. Okay, so in terms of export to the countries, United States is number one, second number is China, and third number is United Arab Emirates. Okay, so you have to remember at least three countries. You have to remember at least three countries from to which India is exporting. Okay, number one is United States, number two is China, and number three is UAE, and number four is Hong Kong. Okay, so these are the countries from which to which we are exporting largely. Okay, now let's move to the question number 32. Okay, what what it is saying, what is India's rank in 2022 global hunger index? Okay, so this is the recently published data by the World Hunger High Life. What is India's rank in 2022 global hunger index 2022 global hunger index? So in the recently published global hunger index, what is the rank? 136, 101, 107 or 108? What is the correct answer for this question? Kindly comment in the comment box. Kindly pass your comments in the comment box. What will be the correct answer for this question? So here the correct answer for this question is 101. Sorry, 107. 107 is the correct answer for this question. And earlier in 2021, the rank of India was 101. Earlier, the rank of India was 101. So there is a loss of 6 rank in India's position. And India had criticized रख लो अपने पास, रख लो मुझे क्या करना है. Okay, Prashant Kalla, is the voice coming to you? Is I'm audible to all of you? Kindly comment in the comment box. So from my side everything is all right. From my side everything is all right. So kindly give me the correct answer for this question. Question asking how many languages are printed on the reverse side of a currency note. Okay, give me the correct answer very carefully. Very carefully you should answer this kind of questions. Okay, now okay. What will be the correct answer for this question? So question is asking about the reverse side of currency note. Okay, the question is asking about the reverse side of currency note. So here the correct answer is 15. Okay, so there is a panel on the reverse side of currency note. On that panel there are 15 languages. There are 15 languages printed in the note, and there are total 17 languages in which are present on the currency notes. So here comes the next question for you. In which of the following places we do not have a currency printing press? Okay, this is the very important question that was asked in the examination of video 2013, Village Development Officer of UP Government examination in 2018. Nasik, Devas, Salboni, Mumbai. So what will be the correct answer for this question? What will be the correct answer for this question? Can anybody can give option number D? Option number D. Yes, Mumbai is the correct answer for this question. Okay, Mumbai is the correct answer for this question. So there are 4 currency printing presses. There are 4 currency printing presses in India. So there are 4 currency printing presses in India. Currency press. First one is Nasik, Devas, Salboni and Mysuru. Okay, so these are the 4 currency printing presses in India which are printing currency notes in India. And if somebody asks what is the name of newly developed ink manufacturing facility? Okay, so Varnika ink manufacturing facility has been recently inaugurated by RBI governor at Mysuru. At Mysuru, that is Karnataka. Okay, so Varnika is the name of the facility where okay, this is the Varnika name of the printing ink manufacturing facility. And so if somebody asks that paper mill is situated at which place? Paper mill. Okay, the answer will be Hosangabad paper mill. Okay, Hosangabad paper mill. Okay, and it is in Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh, Hosangabad. Now let's move to the next question. From here, which of the following will be the most probable impact of devaluation of currency? What will be the most probable impact of the devaluation of currency? Most probable impact of devaluation of currency: increase in exports, decrease in exports, and increase in imports. What will be the most probable impact of devaluation of currency? So first of all, you should know the meaning of the devaluation of currency. So devaluation means that when $1 is equals to rupees 80, and if $1 comes to the value of rupees 85, so it is called devaluation. Okay, it is called devaluation. So if we are going through the floating exchange rate regime, then it will be called as depreciation, and otherwise it will be called as devaluation. Okay, so this is the process of devaluation. This is the process of devaluation. This is the process of devaluation, and it should be said when the country is adopting fixed exchange rate regime. Okay, if the country is following the fixed exchange rate regime, and in the other cases it is known by the name of depreciation, when country is following the floating exchange rate regime. Okay, when country is following the floating exchange rate regime. So both are the same things. The only difference is that when officially a government officially the government depreciates its currency against the foreign currency, it is known as devaluation, and the market forces when decrease the value of domestic currency, it is known as depreciation. So what will be the most important impact of devaluation of currency? So in this case the increase in exports will happen. Okay, in this case increase of exports will happen, but why? Because if we are exporting a commodity for $1, then in India we will get rupees 80, and after depreciation when we export a commodity of $1 we will get rupees 85. So definitely the export is going to be increased. But in the case of imports, when you are giving rupees 80 for exchanging $1, and now you are giving rupees 85 for exchange of the $1, so imports are becoming dearer in this case, in the case of devaluation. Okay. So when the $1 is equals to rupees 85 and it becomes rupees 80, it is called appreciation. Okay, it is called appreciation. Question number 43. Rupees 10,000 note was second time issued in 1954. It was demonetized in dash 1975, 1991, 1978 or 2005. What will be the correct answer for this question? So before attempting this question, kindly give me one answer that what is the maximum amount of note that can be published in India, printed in India. What is the maximum denomination of note which can be circulated or issued in India? Prashant Kalla, option C. Okay, Prashant Kalla, option C is the correct answer for this question. Okay. So in 1938, it was the year when rupees 10,000 note was first issued, and it was discontinued in 1946. It was discontinued in 1946, and in 1954 it was issued second time, and it was discontinued in 1978. So there were two times demonetization done earlier than in 2016. So how many times demonetization has been done in India? Yes, Prashant Kalla, your answer is 10,000 is the correct. Okay. So how many times demonetization has been done in India? So the answer will be demonetization. Demonetization has been done 3 times in India. 3 times in India. First one is 1946, other one is 1978, and the last one is 2016. So these are the 3 years where demonetization were done in India. Okay. And what is the maximum amount of coin, maximum amount of denomination of coin which can be circulated in India? So for this you have to remember rupees 10,000 up to rupees 10,000 note can be printed in India. Note can be printed in India. Okay, and up to rupees 1,000 coin can be maintained in India. So you should remember these two figures. Okay, these two figures you have to Remember for your examination, 10,000 notes can be printed and rupees 1,000 coin can be minted in India. Okay, yes, Prashant Kalla, your answer is absolutely right. 1,000 rupees coin. Now let's move to the question number 44. Mahatma Gandhi new series notes were issued in which year? Mahatma Gandhi new series notes were issued in which year? Okay, the options are 1996, 2005, 2016 and 2004. So the Mahatma Gandhi series notes were issued for the first time in 1996. Okay, 1996 is the year in which Mahatma Gandhi notes were issued in India, and in the year 2005 new security features were added. New security features were added to the Mahatma Gandhi series note. Okay, and Mahatma Gandhi new series notes was circulated in 2016. Okay, Mahatma Gandhi new series notes were circulated in 2016. No, 2016 is not the correct answer. 2016 is not the correct answer. Here the correct answer is 1996. Okay, here the correct answer is 1996. Mahatma Gandhi series was introduced in 1996, and in 2005 new security features were added so that the duplicacy or the fake currency can be identified very easily, and Mahatma Gandhi new series were started in November 2016. November 2016 is the year where new currency notes were issued by the government of India. Okay, now let's move to the next question. Here the next question is, which one of the following is not a function of money? Acts as a medium of exchange, acts as a store of value, used for regulating consumption, used as a unit of account. So this is the very important question which was asked asked several times in the examinations. Which one of the following is not a function of money? Acts as a medium of exchange, acts as a store of value, used for regulating consumption, used as a unit of account. Okay, so this is the function of money because it acts as a medium of exchange for exchanging the commodity between two persons or between one person and other group. Okay, and it acts as a store of value. This is also the right because we are storing the currency or money in the bank accounts or in our lockers. So this acts as a store of value. And used as a unit of account, this is also absolutely right because if we are maintaining the ledger books or you can say the books of accounts, then in this books of accounts we enter all the values in terms of money. Okay, so this is used as a unit of account, but it is not used for regulating consumption. So option number C is the correct answer in this question number 45. Okay, Prashant Kalla, C is the correct answer. Okay, absolutely right. Question number 46. The term stagflation refers to a situation. Very important question that was asked several times in the examinations. That is asked several times in the examinations. The term stagflation refers to a situation where growth has no relation with the change in price. Okay, option number B, rate of growth is decreasing. Slow economic growth with relatively high unemployment accompanied with inflation, increasing economic growth with high employment. So what is the correct answer for this question? Okay, so the term stagflation refers to a situation where the word stagflation is comprised of two words. Okay, the stagflation comprised of two words. The words are stagnation. The words are stagnation plus inflation. The words are stagnation and inflation. Okay, so what do you mean by stagnation? Stagnation is a situation when the economic growth is not happening in the economy. Okay, there is no economic growth in the economy and economy is progressing towards stagnation. Okay, or the phase of no increase in the GDP. And when the economy is facing the situation of stagnation, then there is a great unemployment, or the unemployment is increasing in the economy, and in the same period inflation is also prevailing in the economy. So it is a situation of slow economic growth slow economic growth with relatively high unemployment accompanied by inflation. So this is the correct definition of stagflation. So now go to the options. Growth has no relation with the change in price, so this is not the correct answer here. Rate of growth is decreasing, yes, this is also the correct, but not absolutely correct. Slow economic growth with the relatively high unemployment accompanied with inflation. Increasing economic growth with high unemployment, this is not the correct answer, this is not the correct answer. So option number C here is the correct answer for this question. Okay. Now let's move to the next question. Annual financial statement is described in which article of the Constitution? Okay, annual financial statement. Options here are Article 267, Article 112 and Article 280, Article 266. So you have studied in your textbooks that the budget is not described in this is not described anywhere in the Constitution of India. Okay, Prasant Kalla, option number B. Okay, you are absolutely right. Article 112 describes the annual financial statement. Okay, so the word budget is not described anywhere in the Constitution, but in Article 112 the definition of annual financial statement is given very comprehensively. Okay, so Article 112 states that the president should present the estimated income and expenditure statement before the parliament, okay, both the houses of parliament, that is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, for the upcoming year. So it is the tradition in India that the budget is presented by the finance minister of India. Okay, so the first budget was presented on 7 April 1860. Okay, the first budget was presented on the 7th April of in India. So first budget in India was presented on this date. Okay, and if we talk about the first independent India budget, the date is 26th of November. 26th of November 1947 is the date on which first budget of independent India was presented. First budget of independent India. First budget of independent India was presented on this date, 26th of November 1947. Okay, in 1924 railway budget was separated. Railway budget was separated. Railway budget was separated from union budget. In union budget. Okay, and why? Which committee? On the recommendations of Eckworth committee. Okay, on the recommendations of Eckworth committee. But in 1920 but in 2017 railway budget merged with union budget. Okay, merged with union budget. So this is the year 2017. Okay, and on whose recommendations? Then the answer will be Vivek Devroy committee. Okay, Vivek Devroy committee will be the correct answer for this question. Okay, now let's move to the discuss some more important news. So Article 280 gives the description of Finance Commission. Okay, Finance Commission discussed in Article 280. Okay, and Article 266 talks about Consolidated Fund of India. Article 266 talk about Consolidated Fund of India, and Article 267 talks about the consolidated public account. Okay, now let's move to the next question from here. So who is the chief economic Advisor of India appointed in January 2023? Sorry, January 2022. Who is the Chief Economic Advisor of India appointed in January 2022? Sri Tarun Bajaj, Krishnamurthy Subramaniam, Anant Nageshwaran, T.V. Somnathan. What will be the correct answer for this question? Who is the new Chief Economic Advisor appointed in January 2022? What will be the correct answer? So here the correct answer is Chief Economic Advisor. The current Chief Economic Advisor of India is Anant Nageshwaran. Okay, Anant Nageshwaran. So earlier the post was held by the Krishnamurthy Subramaniam, or we can say the K Subramaniam, and Krishnamurthy Subramaniam is now the executive director at IMF. Okay, he is the executive director at IMF. Option number C. Yes, option number C is the correct answer for this question. Total spending in 2020, total spending in 2022-23 is expected to be. So the question is asking about the budget size of India. Budget size of India. Question is asking about the budget size of India. Option number A, 39.45 lakh crore, 36.50 lakh crore rupees, rupees 44.65 lakh crore, rupees 37.54 lakh crore rupees. So what will be the correct answer for this question? What is the size of the budget which was presented by the Nirmala Sitharaman? Second women finance minister of India. Second women finance minister of India. What is the budget size of India? Budget presented in India. So here the correct answer for this question is option number A, that is for 39.45 lakh crore rupees. So this is the correct answer for this question, and it is the actual size of the budget. So these all are the figures which are presented in the budget. So total expenditure of the government of India is 39 lakh rupees, 39 lakh 44,909 crore rupees. This is the total expenditure of the government of India. And if we talk about the receipts, or we can talk about the revenue receipts, then the amount is 22 lakh, 17 lakh are capital receipts, and in this 17 lakh, 16 lakh crore rupees is from the borrowings and other liabilities. So this is the huge amount. This is the huge amount which the government is going to borrow from the financial institutions to cover their expenditure in this budget. Okay, 16 lakh crore rupees is the borrowings and other liabilities. So this huge amount is going to be very large. Okay, so what is the estimated economic growth rate for the year 2023, fiscal year FY23? So what will be the estimated economic growth as per the union budget? So if we talk about the growth forecast, okay, then the IMF had forecasted that India will grow at FY23. India will grow at the rate of 6.8%, and the World Bank had said that India will grow at the rate of 6.5%, and RBI is saying that India will grow at the rate of 7.00%, and UNCTAD is saying that India will grow at the rate of 5.7% in the upcoming year. Prashant Kalla, option number A. So here the correct option is 9.2%. So as per the budget estimates presented by the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, India will grow at the rate of 9.2%. India will grow at the rate of 9.2% in FY23. So here comes the question number 51. Under the productivity linked incentive scheme PLI schemes, dash lakhs new jobs will be created in 14 different countries, 40 different industries. So recently Government of India has introduced the production linked incentive schemes for the 14 different industries. So question is asking that what amount of new jobs will be going to be increased and created in the by this PLI schemes. So options here are 60 lakh, 70 lakh, 75 lakh and 50 lakh. So here the correct answer for this question is 60 lakh new jobs will be created by the production linked incentive scheme which was announced by the government of India. Now let's move to the other question. So the next question here comes with the National Highways Authority. The National Highway Network would be expanded by dash kilometers with the budget of rupees 20,000 crore rupees. A 25,000, B 55,000, C 35,000, D 30,000. So with the budget allocation of 20,000 crore rupees, with the budget allocation of 20,000 crore rupees, what is the length? What is the length of roads that is going to be increased in India in FY23? So here the correct answer for this question is 25,000 kilometers. So 25,000 kilometers roads are to be constructed in FY23 as discussed or as announced in the budget FY23. Now let's move to the next question. What is the estimated fiscal deficit for year 2023? So this is the very popular question that is asked in different examinations. The question is asked such as revenue deficit, fiscal deficit, okay, or actual fiscal deficit, or estimated fiscal deficit, or estimated revenue deficit for the 2023. 6.9%, 6.8%, 6.4%, 7.5%. So here the correct answer for this question is, kindly comment in the comment box, what will be the correct answer for this question? What will be the correct answer for this question? What will be the correct answer? Kindly give me the correct answer for this question. Option number C. Prasad Kalla is saying option number C. So this is the correct answer for this question. 6.4% is the correct answer for this question. So there is a deficit statistics that were presented in the budget 2023. So fiscal deficit is going to be 6.4% in the upcoming year, and revenue deficit is going to be 3.8%, and primary deficit is going to be 2.8% in the upcoming year. And for the year 2021, FY21, the fiscal deficit is 9.2%, revenue deficit is 7.3%, and the primary deficit 5.8%. So this is the correct estimate. So this is the actual figure which was presented by the government of India. And for the year 2021-2022, the revised estimated 6.9%, 4.7%, and 3.3%. So you should remember very well that whenever a budget is presented in India, the statistics of 3 continuous years are presented in the budget. Okay, so the data of 3 consecutive years is presented in the budget. Okay, by which names? So the actuals of the previous year. So the actuals of the previous year. Okay, actuals of the previous year, and revised estimate of the current year. Revised estimate of the current year, and budgetary estimate of the upcoming year. Okay. So the data of 3 years is presented in the budget of any year. Okay. So 3 continuous years data is presented. So this budgetary estimate is presented for the year FY 2022, and while we are going to present the budget of 2022-2023, we have not incurred the all of expenses, and we have not also incurred all of the income for the year, because the budget is presented on the 1st of February and we have the data up to January. Okay, so February and March, these 2 months are not included in the estimates of the government of India. So this budgetary estimate goes to the revised estimate in the budget. Okay, so these two actuals and revised estimates are present in the economic survey of the government of India, and budget estimate are present in the union budget of the government of India. Okay, now let's move to the next question from here. What is the largest source of receipts to the government of India as per the budget 2022-23? Okay, so what is the largest source of receipts, largest source of income for the government as per the budget 2022-23? Corporate taxes, GST, borrowings and other liabilities, and income tax. What is the correct answer for this question? So what is the largest source of receipts? Corporate taxes, GST, borrowings and other liabilities, and income tax. Kindly give me the correct answer for this question. No, not at all. Income tax. Income tax is not the correct answer for this question. So here the correct answer for this question I have already discussed in the previous slides. Okay, I had said that the maximum amount, also the larger, very huge amount of the income is going to be from the borrowings and other liabilities. Approximate 16 lakh crore rupees is going to be received by the government of India through the borrowings from the financial institutions. So here the maximum, also largest amount of receipt is going to through the borrowings and other liabilities. So here is a pie chart which is showing you the correct figures from where government of India is getting the money and where government of India is going to spend this money. So in this pie chart you have seen that 35% of the money of the total money is going to be get from the borrowings and other liabilities. Okay, so 35% of the money is going to be from the India is getting from the borrowings and other liabilities. On the other hand, the second largest contributor is GST, that is goods and services tax, and income tax and corporate tax are similar, or we can say the 15% contribution is made by the income tax and corporation tax. Okay, so in this year FY23, huge amount of money is going to be is coming from the borrowings and other liabilities. So if we talk about where does rupee goes to, so the maximum amount of money is going in the form of interest payment. Okay, approximately 20% of the money is going in the form of interest payments. Okay, and state share of taxes and duties, that is going to be 17%, and 9% is given to the central sponsored schemes and central sector schemes 15%. So there are two types of schemes which you are seeing in this pie chart: central sector schemes and other one is central sponsored schemes. So what is the basic difference between these two kinds of schemes? These central sector schemes are wholly governed by the government of India. Okay, and in the case of centrally sponsored schemes, the contribution is made partially by the government of India and the respective state governments in which they are going to be implemented. Okay, so both the state and central contribute in this scheme. Okay, and for the central sector scheme, only the government of India is spending the amount and it is implemented by the central government. Okay, so this chart you should remember for your examinations. Now let's do the next question. PM Divine scheme is related to which of the following sectors? Okay, recently the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs has given approval for an amount of 66,000 crore rupees. Sorry, 6,600 crore rupees for the PM Divine scheme. So PM Divine scheme is related to which sector? Development of northern states, development of northeastern states, development of southern states, development of western states. So what will be the correct answer for this question? So PM Divine scheme stands for PM, Prime Minister's Development Initiative development initiative for north eastern states. Okay, PM development, Prime Minister's development initiative for northeastern states is the correct answer for correct expansion of PM Devine scheme. So it is related to the development of northern states, northeastern states, southern states, development of western states. So here the correct answer is option number B. Option number B is the correct answer for question number 55. Development of northeastern states is the correct answer. Now let's move to the so there PM Devine scheme is explained in this slide. Nirmala Sitharaman announced Prime Minister's development initiative for Northeast PM Devine scheme while presenting the budget on 1st of February 2022. Under the scheme, government will initially allocate the 1,500 crore rupees towards the development of the Northeast India. So it is the initial allocation, and the total allocation which is going to be spent in the development of the northeastern states is rupees 6,600 crore rupees. Okay, so this will fund infrastructure and social development project as per the need of the region, promote livelihood activities. Okay, so it will increase the earning capacity of the youth and women and fill the gaps of various sectors in the region and establish proper services for the management of the cancer. Okay, so these so this is all about the PM Devine scheme, and it will really help the northeastern states in which the members are not having the mainstream services. Okay, so in the budget there was a discussion of sunrise opportunities. Opportunities. So what do you understand by the sunrise opportunities? Sunrise opportunities has nothing to do with the sun or solar energy. Okay, so you have to remember that sunrise. In earlier class, I asked what do you mean by sunrise opportunities. So one student said that this is the scheme which is related to the use of solar energy. Okay, so this is not the sunrise, so not related to the solar system. So it is the scheme which is related with the artificial intelligence, geospatial systems, drones, semiconductors, and ecosystem and its ecosystem, space economy, genomics and pharmaceuticals, green energy and clean energy systems will all receive government funding for this R&D. So basically the sunrise opportunities means that all those sectors which is going to be which are not exploited in the recent past, but they have the great capacity to contribute in the economy of the India or the world. So these are the sunrise opportunities. Okay, I think you have understood. So artificial intelligence is very much important for the upcoming for the development of India, and 5G is going to help the artificial intelligence in a great way. Okay, so the digital rupee was also announced by the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman that in the year 2022-2023, RBI is going to introduce digital rupee in India. So now let's discuss with next question. What will be the tax on transfer of a virtual digital asset? So this is a great debated tax on the digital currency. So what will be the amount of tax? So here options are 10%, 20%, 30% and 35%. So what will be the correct answer for this question? Okay, so here the correct answer for this question is 30%. 30% is the amount of profit which you will pay as a tax on the transfer of the digital assets. Okay, suppose you are holding any Bitcoin, or you can say the any cryptocurrency in your wallet, and if you made profit, then 30% of the money will be going to the revenue department of the government of India in form of the tax. Okay, now question number 57. What it is saying? Under the PM Awas Yojana, recently for under the PM Awas Yojana, rupees 48,000 crore has been set aside for the completion of how much million residency by 2022-23. Okay, so 48,000 crore rupees has been allocated for the completion of PM Awas Yojana. So what is the number of beneficiaries? 8 million, 10 million, 7 million and 9 million. Okay, so under the PM Awas Yojana, 8 million families will be going to be benefited by the this Awas this Awas Yojana, and the total amount allocated here for this scheme is 48,000 crore rupees. Okay, and how much amount is allocated for Har Ghar Nal Se Jal program in the budget 2022-23. Okay, Har Ghar Nal Se Jal. So it is a scheme. It is a very very important scheme with the government of India. It is a flexible scheme. Under this scheme, the government of India is going to provide tap water supply to every household of India. Every household of India. So what will be the correct answer for this question? Okay, 48,000 crore rupees, 60,000 crore rupees, 70,000 crore rupees, 50,000 crore rupees. So by the year 2024, by the end of the 2024, government has made the target that every household of India is going to get tap water supply by the end of 2024. Tap water supply to every household. Tap water supply to every household. Tap water supply to every household. Okay, so this is the very very important question. Ganesh Gaitonde, 60,000. Yes, Ganesh Gaitonde, the correct answer is 60,000 crore rupees. 60,000 crore rupees is going to be spent in this scheme. So Har Ghar Nal Se Jal, it is the initiative of Jal Shakti Mantralaya. Okay, it is the initiative of Jal Shakti Ministry. Okay, Jal Shakti Ministry, and under this scheme 60,000 crore rupees is invested in 2022-2023. Okay, so what is GIFT? GIFT stands here for Gujarat International Finance Tech City. Gujarat International Finance Tech City is the full form of the GIFT City. Okay, so GIFT City is located in Ahmedabad. Oh, okay, let me confirm. I have doubt in the So it is Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Okay, it is in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. It is in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Okay, it is situated in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Okay, and what is IFSC? International Financial Services Center. Okay, so International Financial Services Center is located in Gandhinagar, Gujarat, or you can say the GIFT City, Gujarat. So these both are the very important questions for the upcoming examinations. So question number 59. The NBFID was passed in Rajya Sabha on 25th of March 2021. Why which NBFT will be set up as a corporate body with an authorized share capital of dash lakh crore rupees. So this is going to be a development bank of India, or you can say the development financial institution of India, which will finance the infrastructure projects of India which are not financed by the existing banking institutions. So how much amount? So how much amount this bank will be established in India? 1, 1.2, 2 and 0.70. So what will be the amount? What will be the amount for this question? So it will be established by an authorized capital of the 1 lakh crore rupees, and it will finance the infrastructure projects of India. Okay. Now let's move to the next question, and this is going to be the last question of this session. According to the Census of India, 2011, which of the following is the most populated state of India? Which is the most populated state of India? Kindly give me the correct answer for this question. Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal, and Maharashtra. So what is the most most populated state of India? So here the answer is Uttar Pradesh. Okay, most populated state of India, approximate 19.20 crore rupees. Sorry, 19.20 crore population is residing in the state of Uttar Pradesh. So this is the last question of this session, and I am going to end this session. I hope you enjoyed a lot and you have learned a lot of questions, a lot of concepts through this class. And tomorrow we will meet with next session of this economic series, and we are going to discuss more important questions for your upcoming examinations. And this is the last question, and I hope you have enjoyed, and you have really enjoyed the questions in this series. Then kindly share the session and like the session and hit the subscribe button, and also press the bell icon so that you can get the notifications of the upcoming videos of this channel. Okay, so I say goodbye, adieu to all of you, and we will meet tomorrow. Time is not clear, but I will make sure the time before 2 or 3 hours before starting the session. So UP is the correct answer. Ganesh Gatonde, UP is the correct answer for this question. So kindly give me permission to end this session. So we should end this session, and we will meet tomorrow with more of these economic questions. Okay, good night to all of you. Good night to all of you. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.